Ever feel like someone is always putting you down, grabbing all the attention, and leaving you drained? Yep, you are probably dealing with a narcissist. They can turn your life upside down. But what if I told you there are ways to make them regret messing with you? Narcissists are experts at ruining lives. They lie, manipulate, and use you to boost their big egos, leaving you feeling worthless. They enjoy your misery, but it's time to turn the tables. In this video, we will talk about 12 simple ways to make narcissists wish they never met you. Take back your power and make them sweat. Let's begin. First off, don't let them use you as their personal doormat. Narcissists are like drama queens. They love being the star of the show and will do anything to stay in the spotlight. If you are not careful, they will treat you like their personal errand boy, getting everything they want without lifting a finger. They have got this sneaky way of making you feel guilty or responsible just so you will do their bidding. In the end, they give back about as much as a broken vending machine. They hate it when you stand your ground and refuse to be their puppet. When you tell them no, they will try to make you feel like the villain in their soap opera. But this is just their way of keeping control. Always put your own needs first. Never feel guilty about saying no to their demands. Remember, narcissists only care about numero uno, your feelings. They couldn't care less. Next, trust in your own strength. Narcissists avoid confident people like vampires avoid garlic. They prefer easy targets who seem unsure because it boosts their fragile egos. They thrive on tearing you down to make themselves feel taller because deep down, they are insecure messes needing constant applause. When you believe in yourself and your achievements, you become as slippery as a greased pig, impossible for them to manipulate. They turn red with fury when their sense of superiority is challenged or when someone has more swagger than they do. Show them you are happy with who you are and what you have accomplished. Speak with confidence, stand up for yourself, and stop craving their validation. When their usual tricks don't work on you, they will be as frustrated as a cat trying to catch a laser pointer. Third, stick to your principles like glue. Narcissists couldn't care less about your thoughts or feelings, so it is important to set clear boundaries and stick to them like a stubborn stain. Don't let them push you into doing things you don't want to do. If they keep nagging, it is time to hit the eject button on the conversation. Don't let them guilt trip you for standing up for yourself. Keep those boundaries solid and refuse to cave into their demands. This will rattle them because it messes up their plan to keep their delicate egos intact. The best way to deal with a narcissist is to cut them out of your life like a bad haircut. This can mean ending the relationship, limiting contact, or setting strict ground rules. Narcissists love to chip away at your defenses, so keeping strong boundaries is essential. Next up, tune them out. Ignoring a narcissist is like kryptonite for their ego. These folks are so full of themselves that when you ignore them, it drives them absolutely bonkers. It is pretty simple. You can ignore them directly by not responding to their texts or emails, or by pretending they don't exist. For instance, if they try to chat with you, give them short, uninterested replies, or just walk away like they are invisible. You can also ignore them indirectly by not letting them get involved in your life. Don't share personal stuff with them and exclude them from your activities. The key is to show them that you don't give a flying fig about what they think or feel. This makes them feel like they are losing their grip, which they absolutely hate. When you do this, you make them feel weak and exposed, which is their worst nightmare. And when they see they can't get a reaction from you, it is like watching a toddler throw a tantrum. Moving on to the fifth one, stand tall and sure of yourself. Narcissists can't stand being around people who are confident and self-assured. They want to make you feel like a tiny speck so they can feel like a giant. They will try to tear you down and make you feel worthless whenever they can. This is because they are very insecure and look for people to boost their own fragile egos. When you are confident in who you are and what you have achieved, it is much harder for them to manipulate or control you. Confidence can be shown through your body language. Stand up straight, make eye contact, and speak clearly. When someone challenges their fake confidence or acts more self-assured than they do, it makes them angry enough to spit nails. With this tactic, you are less likely to fall into their traps, which drives them nuts. They rely on their ability to intimidate and belittle others to feel powerful. So when that doesn't work on you, it messes with their heads. Plus, showing confidence signals to others that you are not an easy target, which further isolates the narcissist. Number 6, brush off their criticism. These crazy beings love to criticize others. They get a kick out of making people feel bad about themselves because it makes them feel superior. If you let their criticisms get to you, it is hard not to take it personally. But remember, when a narcissist criticizes you, it says more about them than it does about you. They are just trying to dump their own insecurities on you. For example, if they say something nasty about your appearance or your abilities, remind yourself that their words are a reflection of their own issues, not yours. When they start spewing their venom, take a deep breath and remind yourself that their opinions are as valuable as a used tissue. Don't let their negativity shape how you see yourself. Don't feel guilty for being better than them. They want you to feel small so they can feel big, but you don't have to play along. If they criticize you, just remember that what they think doesn't matter at all. Focus on your own strengths and achievements instead. This will help you protect your self-esteem and show the narcissist that their attempts to hurt you are as effective as a wet noodle. This algae frustrates them because they are not getting the reaction they crave, and watching them squirm is just the cherry on top. Next up, be proud of who you are. Narcissists love to tear you down and make you feel like a speck of dirt. They will attack your beliefs, values, and even your taste in pizza if it makes them feel superior. Seriously, they would probably criticize your choice of toppings just to make you feel small. Their goal is to make you apologize for being you, thinking it gives them more control. But here is a plot twist. Apologizing just makes them worse. So instead, stand your ground and be proud of who you are. Remember, you don't need their thumbs up to validate your existence. Your values and choices are legit, and you deserve respect just like everyone else. Even if it is tough, keep defending yourself. Don't let them see you sweat. Stay firm when they challenge you. If they criticize your job, your friends, or your hobbies, respond with confidence. I am happy with my choices, you can also say, and that is what matters. And no, this won't make you rude at all. Also, don't be afraid to celebrate your achievements and quirks. Did you finally finish that DIY project? Brag about it. Do you have a weird hobby like collecting antique spoons? Own it. Narcissists hate it when they can't make you feel ashamed of who you are. At number 8, we have starve them of attention. Narcissists are like attention vampires. They feed off it to survive. They want to be the center of every universe, and they will throw a fit to make sure they are. When you are around a narcissist, it will seem easier to just give them the spotlight to avoid drama. But this just fuels their fire and makes them even more demanding. Instead, give them the cold shoulder. Act like they are about as interesting as watching paint dry. Ignore their attempts to reel you in with flattery, guilt-tripping, or outrageous claims. If they start bragging about their latest amazing achievement or fishing for compliments, respond with a casual, "Oh, cool," and then change the subject. Focus on yourself and your own needs. You could start talking about that new hobby you have picked up or a book you are reading, anything that doesn't involve them. Narcissists have the attention span of a goldfish, so if they are not getting what they want from you, they will move on to someone else who will. But by doing this, you take away their power and show you are not a puppet on their strings. Next, keep your boundaries firm. You know those people who just don't care about your opinions or feelings? Yep, that is who we are dealing with here. They will try to push your limits and get you to do things for them by using sneaky tricks. They will act all sweet and caring, but it is just a tactic to get what they want. Always feel comfortable saying no. You can say, "I am sorry, but I can't do that." Sure, it can be tough, especially when they try to guilt trip you or make you feel bad for standing your ground. But if they keep pressing, it's time to take action. Walk away from the conversation or situation. Don't let them make you feel guilty for refusing to bend. Remember, their attempts to make you feel bad are just another way to mess with your head. When you stand firm and consistently refuse their demands, you show them you are not a puppet. This not only protects your own well-being, but also frustrates them to no end when their usual tricks don't work. And finally, expose their bad behavior. Some people think they are better than everyone else and hate being criticized. They have got this huge ego and believe they are superior. They will do anything to avoid blame and make it seem like everything is your fault. These folks are pros at deflecting blame and making you feel like you are the one who messed up. To really get under their skin, confront them when they behave badly or are rude to you. If they make a hurtful comment, call them out. Say something like, "That comment was unkind and unnecessary." Don't be overly friendly or polite. That will just make them think they can get away with more. They can't stand being seen as less than perfect, especially in public. They thrive on their image and will do anything to avoid being exposed. You will tear down their facade and show others their true nature by calling them out on their actions. This can be incredibly effective because it attacks their biggest fear, being exposed as flawed or imperfect. Dealing with these self-absorbed drama queens can be tough and emotionally draining. Their constant need for attention and sneaky manipulation can leave you feeling like a puppet on a string. But with these tricks up your sleeve, you can protect yourself and take back control. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to leave a like. If you're interested in more videos like this one, hit the subscribe and notification bell to always be the first to know when a new video is up. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.